today's video, I'm going to discuss with you some tricks that you can use when you find very difficult describe image questions in your exam. What are the things that you can do, or what are the steps that you can take to handle these difficult describe image questions? So, as you know, in your exam, you will get a mix of questions. So, some of these images, they will be easy, but some images, they can be very complex. The first thing that I want to tell you is do not panic. Don't panic when you see a very convoluted, a very complex, difficult looking image, because if you panic, then you will end up wasting your time. You will not be able to form a good response. But if you keep a calm mind and you just do the things that I'm going to suggest now, then you will end up with a reasonably good response. So a complex image, it can look something like this. There can be multiple graphs, each graph showing a different aspect of the topic, and there can be a large number of lines. If it's a line graph, if it's a bar graph, there can be a large number of bars. Similarly, depending upon the image type, there can be too many data points. And when someone looks at an image like that, they find it daunting, they find it challenging. Another image which we can consider complex is something like this. So again, there are multiple, you can say there's a pie chart, and then there's another element which shows the share of one particular pie, and there are number of data points, different things happening in the image. So again, this is an image which we will call complex. So when you are faced with an image like this, then the very first thing that you have to do, the first step, is make a general opening statement. Now this applies to all the describe image questions. You obviously have to make an opening statement, an overview statement, in which you tell what that image is about. You give a general overview of that image. So for the image that we just saw, if possible, you will make a general statement like the given image shows the role of renewable energy in the nation's energy supply. So what you've basically done is you've just read what the title of the image was, and then you have made an overview statement which is very specific, which is good enough for that particular image. However, and now this is the important point, however, if you are unable to find, you find it confusing, and you are unable to come up with something which is specific, then you can make a very general statement like the given image provides important information on the topic in consideration. So now this general statement, having some of these general statements as a backup, that is important, right? Before you go to the exam, keep some of these statements ready so that you can use them if the situation comes. So irrespective of what the image is, you can always say that the given image provides important information on the topic in consideration. So that's with your overview statement. The next thing that you should do is read whatever is in front of you. Don't overthink, don't try to make sense of it, just read, right? That there are always things in that image which you can read. There are percentages, there are titles, there are subtitles, there is a key which tells which color bar is what. So there can be different kind of things which are there in the image. You can just start reading them one by one. Okay, there's no need to get a lot of sense out of it. There's no need to make it sound too intelligent. Simply read what's in front of you. So in this example which we are considering, you can just read that the pie chart shows the share of petroleum, natural gas and coal. Solar, geothermal is also shown. So all that you did was, in front of you there is a pie chart, and it has petroleum, coal, natural gas. You just read that. And then in the other part of the image, you just read, two of those. You said solar geothermal is also shown. So just do that, read what's there in front of you. I did not try to make it sound very intelligent. I did not say that the pie chart shows the share of different energy sources in the country's overall energy supply, and out of that it focuses on the different sources which constitute the renewable energy. Something like that we would consider very specific. We've tried to analyze, we've tried to make sense. But when you are confused, when you don't know what to say, then there is no need to go into that level of detail. You can just read simply what is in front of you, that the pie chart shows the share of petroleum, natural gas and coal. Solar, geothermal is also shown. So that's there. After that, what you do, again, you just read a bit more. If you can, nothing too intelligent, nothing fancy. Petroleum has the largest share of 37%. It's right there in front of you. Renewable energy is only 7%. Out of that 7%, biomass is 53%. So, no complex statements. We try to make, no comparisons, nothing fancy. We just read what's there in front of us. After that, the step 3 and the last step, you have to make a journal concluding statement. So you can say something like this: in conclusion, renewable energy has a small but significant share in the country's energy supply. Now, this kind of a conclusion you will make when you have understood the image to a certain extent. In cases, where you have not been able to understand too much, you can again, use one of the standard responses. You can just say, in conclusion, the image successfully highlights the key information. So like I said in the beginning, keeping some of these statements ready so that you can use them when the situation comes, that is a very important part in answering, in handling complex describe image questions. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Again, I'm emphasizing, don't panic, just read what's in front of you. And if you do that, most of the things will be taken care of. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of this video. If you've not already done so, check out surewayEnglish.com. There's a free PTE course. You can take some mock tests there. There's a lot of information which you can find, very useful information which will help you in your PTE exam. So make sure that you check surewayEnglish.com. And please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We do these kind of videos twice a week, and we always try to make them very useful. So keep studying, keep your focus, and you will definitely get a high score in PTE. All the best. I will see you in the next video.